South Africa is planning to send 45 athletes to the 2016 Summer Paralympics in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, from the 7th of September to the 18th of September 2016. The country qualified athletes in archery, athletics, canoeing, cycling, equestrian, powerlifting, rowing, swimming, shooting and wheelchair tennis. Funding and support. In September 2015, a representative from the country attended the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games chef de mission seminar as part of the country's preparation efforts for the 2016 Games. For some South African sportspeople trying to qualify for Rio, the funding had to come out of their own pocket. This was the case for three-time equestrian Paralympian Philippa Johnson. There is a particular challenge with equestrian sport because, unlike able-bodied riders, para-riders do not get prize money at major international events. This despite the fact the sport has higher costs for participants with a disability. SASOC's Operation Excellence does exist, and for some South African Paralympians, it provides 4 years' worth of support going into each new Paralympic cycle. 32% of the funded sportspeople in the program are para-sportspeople. Archery. South Africa qualified one archer from the Rio Games following the performance at the 2015 World Archery Para-Championships. Stephanus Lombard earned the spot in the men's compound open after defeating 6th-seeded Swiss archer Martin Imboden. Athletics. The athletics squad consists of 7 women and 13 men. Women: Ilse Carstens, Luzanne Coetzee, Liesel Goos, Anne Roon Liebenberg, Zandal Lapo, Zanel Sechu, Chenel Van Zyl Mendai and Bui, Charles Dutoit, Anu Fori, Reinhard Hammen, Hilton Langenhoven, Entiando Marlongu, Impumelelo MH Longard, Jonathan Entuto, Tyrone Pillay, Union Sekilway, Fanny van der Merwe, Ernst van Dijk, Kodhatso Mac 1 managers and coaches Susanne Ferreira, Karen Leroux, Daniel Damon, Raymond Julius, Niels Mathisa. Cycling, with one pathway for qualification being one highest-ranked 10 PCs on the UCI Paracycling male and female nations ranking lists on the 31st of December 2014. South Africa qualified for the 2016 Summer Paralympics in Rio, assuming they continued to meet all other eligibility requirements. Equestrian. A single competitor, Philippa Johnson, returns to the Paralympics from the third time. She is supported by groom Mieki Wierix and coach Christian Hazen. Paracanoeing. South Africa earned a qualifying spot at the 2016 Summer Paralympics in this sport following the performance at the 2015 ICF Canoe Sprint and AM Paracanoe World Championships in Milan, Italy, where the top 6 finishes in each Paralympic event earned a qualifying spot for their nation. Graham Paul earned the spot for South Africa after finishing 5th in the men's KL1 event. Powerlifting. One woman, Chantel Stearman, has been entered in the powerlifting competition. Her manager, coach is Andrew Ludick. Rowing. One pathway for qualifying for Rio involved having a boat have top 8 finish at the 2015 FISA World Rowing Championships in a medal event. South Africa qualified for the 2016 Games under this criteria in the AS Women's Single Sculls event with a 7th place finish in a time of 5:48.890. South Africa qualified a second boat with a 5th place finish in the LTA Mixed Coxed 4 event in a time of 3:31.830, 12 seconds behind first place finisher, Great Britain, who had a time of 3:19.560. Shooting. The last direct qualifying event for Rio in shooting took place at the 2015 IPC Shooting World Cup in Fort Benning in November. Xenia von Coney earned a qualifying spot for South Africa at this competition in the P3 Mixed 25 meters pistol SH1 event. Swimming. South African swimmers competed at the 2015 IPC Swimming World Championships as part of the Rio qualifying efforts. Henry Herbst was one swimmer who set an A qualifying time at the event. The blind swimmer from Worcester, Western Cape qualified in the men's S11 100 meter with a time of 1 minute 0 seconds and 35 milliseconds. Beth Nothling also qualified for Rio with an A qualifying time of 55.92. In the S5 50 meters backstroke event, Emily Gray also qualified for Rio at the event for the S9 100 meters backstroke race after a 7th place in the final in a time of 1 minute 16 seconds and 27 milliseconds. Wheelchair tennis. The wheelchair tennis squad consists of one woman, Kothatso Montajan, and 3 men, Leon Els, Lucas Sitolin, Evans Maripa. The coaching staff are Kotso Machego and Holger Losch. Wheelchair tennis. South Africa held a send-off ceremony for the tennis delegation on August 16 in Johannesburg.